side. Love will skip you go way back.
Good morning, race car fans. Jimmy says it's rigged. Fuck you, Jimmy. Good morning, you beauties. Welcome to the Sunday morning monkey face. Can you just let me know that you guys can hear me loud and clear in the comments section? And the music's not too loud. So yeah, sick day today, guys. I'll tell you now, whoever wins this car, you're not ready. You're literally not ready. This car is wild. The video didn't even do it justice. When I say this is the loudest car we've ever had, it literally is the loudest car. So if you like creating crowds of people when you drive around, it's going to be for you. If you're a bit of a sort of introvert and you don't like creating attention, it's definitely not the right car for you. So, yeah, word of warning, this car is absolutely wild. I don't know if you guys have ever driven an RX7. Let us know in the audience who's actually driven a Dorito-powered car. Because they're very different to sort of regular cars. They're very visceral. And they almost feel like they're alive kind of thing. But, yeah, proper sick car. Whoever wins it today, you're an absolute jammy bastard. Let me just cruise up the comments, guys. Let's get this Sunday morning draw going. Honza says, oh no, first person was Dark Hero. He says, hi. Good morning, sir. Honza says, Google God, please. I think a lot of you guys are going to be praying to the Google gods today. And Kazi says, let's go. And then Hawkeye says, good morning. And good luck to everyone joining the stream. It's very nice of you. Thank you, Mr. Hawkeye. I'm taking it you've got a Hawkeye Scooby. Or you've got like a very thin one eye, maybe. I'm not too sure. Let us know. And I'd love to know as well what cars you guys drive. So, yeah, let us know in the audience. If you've got a driving license, which I'm sure most of you do if you're trying to buy tickets. Yeah, let me know what cars you drive in the audience. I'd love to know what you're all driving today. Let me just cruise down the comments a bit more. Amir says, wow, that's sold fast. Yeah, the RX7 went really quickly. And obviously, we've now got the Supra. We're doing $9.99 on this one because I know a few of the South Africans and stuff and some of the sort of countries with worse economies were struggling with the £20 tickets. So we're going to try a tenner of this one and just sort of see how it goes. So hopefully you guys are cool with that. And obviously, if you're spending a bit more money, you can get a few more tickets, which is obviously nice. But yeah, on the Supra, we've sold like 15% already, and I haven't even started advertising it yet. So I do think this is going to sell very quickly. But yeah, we'll discuss the Supra in a little bit. And yeah, just let us know the music's not too loud. I've turned it up a bit today so we can get the vibe going. All right, let's cruise down the comments. We've got Porn Star. Good morning, Mr. Porn Star. Pom Star, sorry. Doesn't say Porn Star. Got porn on the brain by the sounds of it. It's Mr. Pom Star. Good morning. We've got Siwi R6. I guess he's got a Yamaha R6 motorbike. Let us know in the comments. We've got Kaliskan. He says Dorito Power. We've got Mr. Grant Meeker, as always, the official moderator for today's chat, so make sure you behave, or he'll be giving you the boot, as I always say. Let's cruise down a bit. We've got Matthias in here. He says, good morning, Sir Monkey. Oh, I'm a sir today. Thank you. I like being a lordship. That sounds like a good title to me. And then we got Peter Brabin. He says, good morning. Let me cruise down a bit more. We've got, is it Mavek? Mavek? I think a Greek name, Mavek. He says, morning, mate. We've got Jaluku. He says, let's go. Jimmy says it's rigged. Fuck you, Jimmy, for the second time. And then we got Hallie Savage. He says, already grats to the winner. Let me cruise down a bit more. What we saying? So, yeah, let's go through some of your cars this morning. It'd be nice to see what you guys are driving. We've got PJ. He says he's got an RX7. Very sick. He's obviously a big rotary fan. We've got Ruben. He's got a Golf 7 GTE. Whereabouts are you, Ruben? You Germany based? I can't really tell. Or maybe Netherlands with a Ruben name. Yeah, let us know in the comments. Pomstar says, I got my legs. Don't have a car. Well, that's good. At least you got legs. So that's a start. Because then you can do some clutch kicks and some accelerations. So, yeah, hopefully you make a win today, my brother. If not, hopefully you get a car very soon. AJ says he's got an S13 with an SR20. Good, man. Did you, is it a Jap import, one of the late ones with an SR20, or did you do the swap yourself? Did you get rid of the CA18? Very cool cars. Streaker says he's got a Mazda 3. They're very cool. What was that very fast Mazda 3? Was it the MPV? They were quite quick. You don't really see a lot of them on the road anymore, but they were super fast back in the day. And he's also got a Yamaha R6. He's got all the toys, Mr. Streaker. And then Mr. DSSE, he's got a humble Yaris 2023. Well, that's not that humble. If it was a 2003, I'd say that was humble. But that's quite an expensive new car. So lucky Mr. DSSE. Boogie's got an R-Bath 595. I love those little cars. They're very cool. I've actually sold a huge amount of those Fiat 500s. Obviously, I used to buy and sell cars, and they were a very popular buy. And I've actually sold a Ferrari edition. One of the very first ones, I think, in 2009, you had to buy a Ferrari to get it, and then I think after that they did like a Tributo edition. Am I right in saying that? 595. I got a bit lost with all the different models, but yeah, I do like those little Fiat 500s. And quite interesting as well, that car actually saved Fiat from bankruptcy. Fiat were in a real mess before they brought that car out, and when they brought that out, it literally saved them from the bankroll. So that's a pretty cool story about the Fiat 500. Lars says my daily is a Merc. What type of Merc, Mr. Lars? I see you in here quite often. Yeah, what type of Merc are you dailying? Very posh. Man's got a Mercedes daily. Very cool. And then Hawkeye says the music is perfect. Alexander's got a 308 GTI. I'm actually trying to buy a 205 GTI at the moment. I've been looking at quite a few of them. There's loads of shitters out there. But yeah, what do you think of the newer Peugeots, Alex? Let us know if you're sort of feeling the more modern Peugeot vibes. Dean says, what happened to your YouTube? Nothing, brother. I'm obviously just doing the live draws on there. I'm kind of taking a bit of a sabbatical. I don't know if you obviously noticed over the years, but my channel never really got the views it was probably supposed to, and the revenue was always very difficult. And unfortunately, I can't run a drift career off of YouTube revenue. It's just I've got to be realistic at this point. So hopefully, we're going to do the competitions, and hopefully, it'll put me in that position in a couple of years' time. Obviously, I've got an S15, which I've mentioned to some of you guys who've been watching the draw for a long time. I've got an S15, which Dave at Garage 21 is currently building. So there is a car in the background, another S15. So I'll be coming back to my roots. But obviously, we need finances to do it, guys. So this is really the point of what I'm doing now. It gives you guys a fantastic opportunity to win a cool car. And then hopefully I can put enough food on the table to make content a reality again. I would love to make you guys content, but obviously I can't do it making £1,000 a month. It's impossible. So that's a little explanation, Mr. Dean, but I will be coming back. I promise you, brother. I love making YouTube, and I love chatting to you guys and making sick content. But I just got to be realistic and find a way to finance it. So that's what's going on. Mr. Dean, hopefully that makes sense to you, brother. And don't worry, I know the automotive world's all gone a bit crazy, and it's yeah, a lot of people just doing it for clout. I think we've lost like the original sort of OG people who just did it because they loved cars. Now it's all about making money and getting likes. But we'll bring back some old school reality when I start to make a bit more content. That's a promise. Let's cruise down a bit more. We've got Mr. Tommy Weens. He's got a Honda Integra Type R. Very cool, brother. I'm taking that's a DC5. I've actually got a DC5 coming up as well. One of the HKS original demo cars, a turbocharged DC5, very special car. So that'll be coming up in about 2 weeks' time. Obviously, we've got the Supra now, and I've also got a 1,000 horsepower Supra, which I mentioned to you guys briefly in the last live draw. That'll be coming up in about 3 weeks' time. So yeah, some very sick cars inbound. The rarest, specialist, sickest JDMs, absolutely guaranteed. Hawkeye says the sound on this RX7 is just wild. Yeah, let's have a little listen to the Bridgeport so you guys know what's going down today. I'm sure I'm chatting loads of bollocks as always. We'll have a little listen. Let me know if the volumes are okay. I'm sure you guys have watched this video 5,000 times. And like I said, this video doesn't do the car justice. It is so loud. I can't even quantify. Obviously, I've driven a lot of cars, and for me to say this is the loudest car we've ever had, it's got to be pretty loud. So, yeah, we'll just do a little recap on the old RX7. Can you hear it all right? Sexy. Don't forget as well, this is running quite mild boost. Very cool, guys. Like I said, whoever wins this, you're literally not ready. If you've never owned an RX-7 before and you're going straight into 600 horsepower Bridgeport ownership, you've got a big surprise coming. It's a wild machine, this. Whoever takes the keys home today, it's yeah, a super sick win. And obviously this car's got a massive amount of heritage. Some of you guys might have never seen this car before, but if you go back on Best Motoring and an Option, you'll see this car was a very sort of famous drag car back in Japan, back in the sort of early 2000s. Obviously, it's had a few renditions since then, and it's kind of been made a bit more street friendly. But yeah, it's a real piece of history. This. Some of you guys are saying you want to change the graphics. You don't really like how the car looks. It's really, this car's more function over form. Obviously, pop-ups and stuff are quite heavy, and if you have an accident, they're really expensive to replace. That's why a lot of people remove the pop-up headlights. But obviously, with this, it was all about making the car as light as possible so it could make the drag times as quick as possible. So yeah, it's up to you. End of the day, you can turn it into a barbecue if you want to, but if it was me, I'd leave the car as it is, leave the graphics, leave the heritage, and yeah, you can retain some of that sort of historical madness, as it were. Yeah, sick car, this, guys. We'll go through it a little bit once we've finished jibber-jabbering, and we just cruise up the comments a bit more. Some of you guys will sort of tell me what cars you had. Eddie! Ed's in here, man. I love Mr. Ed. Old friend of mine, Ed McDonald. He's got a Mark II Golf, very sick Golf, and a white 120D M Performance, which is a very special car. Quite a cool story with that. And a friend of ours was very posh when we were young, and he financed a very posh 120 diesel M Sport when they just come out. And it was quite a synonymous car at the time because our friend used to drift, and he literally started drifting this brand new 1 Series. At the time, it was like a 30 grand car. It was a lot of money. And anyway, 10 years went by, and my mate Ed actually managed to source the original car. He found the old car that Dale used to have and managed to buy it, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, big up Mr. Ed. Love you, brother. Hope you have a good day, my man. And then let's cruise down a bit. We've got KR0LLE89. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I'm going to say it in letters. He's got an 09 Impreza diesel. Oh, cool, man. Impreza diesel, super sick. And summer car, 92 RX7. Is it this car? Is this a 92? No, it's a 94. So I thought you were referring to this car. I like your analogy if you were. But yeah, he's already got a 92 RX7, and it's a JDM import as well. Very cool. So it'll be a right-hand drive one. Whereabouts are you, Mr. KR0LLE89? Where in the world are you, brother? And then Stephen Shipman. He's got an 04 Corolla. Very cool. I love a Corolla. What's that? Is it a VV? What was that one they did? The VVTIL with the lift? Is it one of those? I like that shape. I actually put that lump, what is it, a 2ZZGE. I put one of those lumps in a G6 Corolla, which was pretty cool. Did a raffle on that 2-3 years ago. Very cool. Mr. Pete's got a modified Evo VI. So that's a 6, if my Roman numeracy is accurate. He's got an Evo 6. Obviously, they've gone up massively in value. God, if you knew what you could buy an Evo 6 for 15, 20 years ago, they used to go for about 4 or 5 grand less in the UK. 3 grand, 4 grand for a ropey Evo 6. Now, very different, as I'm sure Mr. Pete will testify. Let's cruise down a bit. Who else have we got in here? We got Kevin Quinton. He's got a Beamer with an LS. Ooh, naughty. What type of Beamer is it, Kev? We like a V8 motor, all the torques. And he's got a BMW gearbox. Okay, what BMW box are you running? Like a Getrag? Yeah, let us know in the comments below. Very interesting. Man obviously likes to do a cheeky skid. Let's just cruise down a bit more. What are you guys saying? We've got Valtteri Toivonen. Where are you from, Mr. Valtteri? He's got a 2003 1.6 MX-5 MB2 that is getting turboed. Good man. Unless I win the RX7. All right. Well, if you don't win it, we're going to hold you to it, brother. You got to turbo it. But that's a very cool car. We like an MX-5. They're yeah, lovely little handling things. And then Roger's got a Celica 2ZZGE Turbo. Ooh, very cool, man. It's a bit of a sort of, that shape never really sort of took off, did it? But it's actually quite a cool looking shape, those Celicas. It's like a real sort of nice wedgy shape. Actually, when I went to Italy, there was a guy with one of those Celicas running a Ferrari 360 engine, mid-engined in the back. I don't know if you've seen it, if you're a bit of a Celica fan. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. So yeah, it's bright yellow, all sort of wide arch. I sort of saw it initially and thought it's a silly show car. Then I walked up to it and it's literally like it's got all independent suspension and stuff. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, I don't know if you've seen it, brother. Valtteri is from Finland. Very cool, my man. And we just had it's not that close to you, but it's down a bit. We obviously just had a winner from Austria, Mr. Chris. Obviously, if you guys looked at my Instagram, you would have seen him yesterday. He picked up the R32 GTST. Quickly show you guys. Very good looking man from Austria. There he is, Mr. Chris. And if you guys want to give him a little follow, his Instagram is just _Trawny_. So yeah, if you want to give him a follow, yeah, feel free. And one sec, what's this? Yeah, really nice guy. He's currently en route back to Austria. He sent it to the port yesterday. He got here at about sort of 8 in the morning, did an early day. And then I think he stopped somewhere at a hotel last night, and he should be back at sort of midday today, I think, or 1, 2 o'clock today. So yeah, very cool, Mr. Chris. He bought 10 tickets. That Skyline cost him 100 quid. And very cool, this R32. It's obviously got a full GTR front-end conversion, which is really sick. Very expensive to do that now, because obviously these parts are very, they're very costly to buy on the Skylines. And just an overall very clean car. And it was actually Chris's dream car. He says he's not a fan of the R34s. And he's always harped after a 4-door R32 GTST. If you look on Chris's profile, he's got an E30 sedan. So he's obviously a big 4-door fan. And yeah, it was literally his dream car. And he bought some tickets and he managed to bag it. So yeah, lucky Chris. I think he's going to leave it pretty much as it is. Maybe add a little bit more power and just sort of tidy up the engine bay and stuff. But yeah, very, very happy man. So yeah, hopefully he's had a bon voyage and he's home. He's nearly home safely. Fingers crossed. So yeah, that was Mr. Chris, and obviously whoever wins it today will be documenting your adventure on my social media as well and tagging you. So so yeah, just be prepared to sort of be a little bit in the public limelight if you do win. Right, let's cruise down a bit more. What time is it? It's 20 past, so another sort of 5 minutes of me chatting shit, and then we'll start wrapping it up and start talking about the RX7. Let me just cruise down a bit more. Mr. Blum, I can't translate. Can I translate on Google? No, translate that into English, brother. I can't understand it. I can barely speak English. So yeah, if you could translate that, I'll read it out, my brother. And then Mr. Tommy, he's got a Corolla, which is that a Corolla? And he's Norge representing, or am I just being thick and Kroll is actually where you live? So yeah, please educate me, my brother. I'm trying to learn about the world as quickly as possible. And then Mr. Connors Gatsy says, hey. And then Eigen C says, Monkey, have you seen the Midnight Purple R35 on Jap Imports? Could be the next raffle. Yeah, I'm not. Maybe we'll do an R35 at some point. I do prefer the slightly older stuff. Not to say that I don't like an R35. I think they're actually a very sort of clever rendition of the R34. I think Nissan did a very good job of modernising that car. They are a little bit, they can feel a little bit lifeless. I do think unless you've got like 1500 horsepower in an R35, they do feel a bit sort of numb. But maybe that's just because it's a modern car and you don't quite get the sensation of speed. But yeah, I wouldn't ever say no to an R35. It would have to be quite a specific one. I'm not into all these big Liberty kits and stuff. I think they just look really tacky when they start having massive deep dish wheels on them, and yeah, I think they look a bit naff. So if we get a really nice sort of Japanese inspired, like maybe something that HJ Hollow Jap Imports has, they quite often have quite a few R35s. If I'm going to buy one, it'd probably be from someone like them, because they usually get some really special cars. Right, let's cruise down a bit more. Tommy says, how many of you are regulars? You've been following a long time, etc. So yeah, so Tommy wants to know who actually knows who I am and remembers the OG UK automotive YouTuber, and who's here just because you want to buy a ticket and you don't know who the hell I am. Probably 90% don't know who the hell I am, which is not a bad place to be. But yeah, let us know if you're an OG fan, like Mr. Tommy says, or if you're a newbie. Mr. Bastian says hello once again. Mood says the Shoelace Express. I don't know what that means, but I don't have any shoelaces. Crocs, baby. I love my Crocs. I know they're not very attractive. It makes you look like a 5-year-old, but they're very comfortable and they're nice to drift in as well. Hawkeye says he bought 10 tickets on the RX7, top man. And Kroll's your nickname. Sorry, translated to Curly. Why are you called Curly, Mr. Curly? Have you got curly hair? Yeah. What's the score? And don't come to Japan then. There's so many. Yeah, it's all gone a bit weird, the world. It's not really the people's fault. They're being influenced, because obviously the more of that you've got less bambinos, haven't you? Less babies. It's a very easy way to control population if you think about it. Because if people aren't having whatever with opposite sex, then you're not having babies, are you? So you start to realise what's going down, innit? Dalton says... Dalton says my wife only allows me €100 a month now. I think she's definitely the boss. Well done, Mr. Dalton's wife. I think that's a very wise suggestion. If it was me and I didn't have massive money, I'd just buy one ticket. I always get a few tickets every month on 7 days and on an LLF. But yeah, yet to win. But I'll keep trying. Right, guys, I think I've been chatting for a good sort of 20 minutes now. Let us know in the comments if you want to sort of start talking about the RX7 a little bit, and we'll start wrapping it up and getting ready for the big day, the big draw. Let me just get some better tunes on the radio. Big Bad City. Right. So yeah, let us know in the comments if you guys are down, and we'll start wrapping it up today. And also just let us know if you're happy with the new ticket prices of £9.99. We can go back to 20 quid. Obviously you get less entries, but it just makes it harder for some of the people who aren't making massive money to enter. Like I said, in places like South Africa, 20 quid is actually, it works out quite a lot of money in their currency. So let us know if you're happy with that. I don't mind doing 10 or 20 pounds. It doesn't really make much odds to me. I'm just trying to make it a bit more accessible to everyone, that's all. And then Steve says, oh, bless. Steve says, I bought no tickets. I just like cars and your content. Oh, bless you, man. And that means a lot to me. Even if you don't want to buy tickets, feel free to come in and chat shit with me. And you can sort of look at the cars, do a bit of window shopping. And yeah, don't worry, Steve. Like I mentioned earlier, I would definitely be back to doing some more YouTube. We might not sort of get the rate that we had before, but I'm not really interested in likes and making money through it. It's just about making good content and being a proper car enthusiast. So yeah, 100%, Mr. Steve. Coming soon, brother. Right, guys, let's start talking about the RX7 today. Where's that beast, yo? There she is. Look at that. Very sexy. And then what do you guys think? Are you going to start changing the front and the wings? Are you going to try and put pop-up headlights in it if you win it? Or are you going to leave it as is? Like I said, I think it's nice to retain the history, but at the end of the day, it's ultimately your car and you can do what you want with it. So, yeah, let us know if you're going to leave it as is. Or switch things up. And yeah, we'll have a quick little flick through the pictures. Like I said, these graphics are sort of very pertinent to this car. I think they look quite cool, really. They're not sort of in your face, and they're kind of sort of like a sort of faded grey. So it's relatively speaking quite sort of subtle. Looks absolutely beautiful from the back, and that's going to be the view from most people's cars as you dust them. It's got a massive turbo on it, this thing. Obviously, RX-7s love a big exhaust housing. They produce quite a lot of exhaust gases, so if you get a nice big exhaust housing on there, it's pretty sick. Super, super clean. Literally immaculate. You could eat your dinner off this engine bay. Look at all the sides, all the struts. Looks absolutely immaculate. No, like, rust pockets or anything. This car's really clean. It's only done 15,000 kilometers from new, which is like, what's that, 9,000 miles, 10,000 miles? Pretty crazy. Quick cruise through. Absolutely massive turbo. Obviously, look at the exhaust housing, very, very big. Hence, this car produces quite a lot of power. It's only running about 1.4 bar at the moment. You can run up to about 2 bar, and, you know, depends how crazy you want to go. I think it's fast enough as is, but obviously down to the winner. You've got escape dash roll cage, standard RX7 seat on the passenger side. And then on driver's side, you've got a nice, is it a Bride? I think it's a Bride. Then you've got Nardi deep corn steering wheel, obviously monkey London key tag, guaranteed extra 5 horsepower, dyno proven. Super sick carbon dash, and you've got a stack dash as well, which is, you know, they're quite sort of race car inspired. I really do like the stack dashes. Just a sick car, this, man. Got all the old school toggle switches like a fighter pilot. Got your gauges in your dash, so you can tell when you've blown it up. And you've got a pretty comprehensive fuel system. It's got 2 sort of main pumps, a lifter pump, swirl pot. It's got a nice sort of battery in the boot for a sort of better weight distribution. And obviously you've got your cage. It's got a proper harness bar as well for the harnesses. Oh, it's gone a bit crazy, the music. And you've got Ferrari F50 Brembo brakes, which is quite a popular mod back in the day. Very cool. Offer an F50. And yeah, sick car, man. And the other good thing about this car is my Zimax RX-7 had these very crazy side skirts and used to capture all the rocks, all the stones in it. It looked sick, but it wasn't actually very practical for driving on the road. This hasn't got any of those problems. So the only thing you might get over time is when you get sort of stones coming up, it might sort of chip here over time. That's pretty normal with these wings. So just sort of bear that in mind if you're going down sort of gravelly roads and stuff. This is a bit mellow for a live draw. We need fun. We need some fun music. DJ Marky, he's pretty fun. Yeah, super sick fiberglass bonnet. Got all the holes for all that heat dissipation. And yeah, and there she is, featured in Hyper Rev magazine. Like I said, very synonymous car. This back in Japan, back in the day, did some pretty sick drag racing. And yeah, obviously we're going to supply the magazine with it, so you'll get a copy of Hyper Rev with the car. And yeah, like I said, whoever wins this today is literally not ready. This car is absolutely wild. 600 horsepower. You can run even more power if you dare. And it's just crazy loud. I'll probably give you a set of ear defenders with it because it is wild. When you start it up, it's just literally mental. So yeah, bear that in mind. If you've got neighbours and shit, and or people who are a bit sensitive, it's probably best to start the car down the road. But yeah, that's a little idea on today's competition, guys. We had 3 days left on the timer. Obviously, it's sold out early, so this one was very popular. And like I said, that Supra is selling very quickly. I've got to do some international order updates today, but I don't think that will last the timer. So yeah, if you want to get a cheeky entry on the Supra, it's only £9.99. Feel free to get involved. Super clean car. It's literally immaculate condition. And yeah, very contrasting to the RX7. RX7 is obviously like pretty much a track car, race car, whatever. It's road legal, but it's pretty rough. Not rough, raw is the better word. It's quite rough as well, just even like idling and stuff. You know, it is pretty hardcore. The Supra is just a nice sort of stockish 400 horsepower 2JZ original twin turbo manual. So yeah, if you're insane, you can try and win the RX7, and if you're a bit more sensible, the Supra is probably going to be for you. And like I said, next two cars, we've got a 1,000 horsepower Supra, a very special Supra coming up. And I've got an HKS DC5 demo car as well, a turbocharged DC5 Honda Integra Type R. Again, very special track car. So yeah, make sure you keep an eye on those, my lovelies. And yeah, just let us know in the comments. We're about sort of half an hour in now of me talking. I'm sure you're sick of me chatting rubbish. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys are ready to start wrapping this up today, and we'll start getting Google number generator ready. So yeah, just let us know in the comments. Let me just cruise down a little bit just before we start this. Steven says, what's the smiles per gallon on this? I'd probably say 62 smiles per gallon. And the MPG is probably 2. If you rag it, you probably get 4 MPG out of it. If you don't rag it, you could get 15 out of it, 20. They're pretty thirsty, these things. Obviously, it's mapped up for big power. So, yeah, and it produces lots of flames as well. So think, even if you're doing 2 MPG, think of all the flames that are coming out the back. Think of all the entertainment you're doing for the pedestrians. So that's almost sort of worth bearing in mind if you're rinsing money on fuel. You're entertaining the masses. So that's a good way to look at it. It's not always about the money. Let me just cruise down a bit. Mr. Armin says, I wouldn't mind some hearing problems from a rotary. Me too. I'm actually going a bit deaf, bro. All the years of like raving, loud music, loud cars, I'm starting to get like deaf. My mother says it's selective hearing, but I think it's actually deafness. Oh, and Mood says he lives in Tokyo, works for a JDM tour company. Oh, very cool, man. I want to come to Japan soon, Mr. Mood, so maybe we can talk and you can show me around or something. I'm going to be a total Japan newbie when I get there, so maybe we can do some shit. Right, you guys are saying let's go. Streaker says, Google Lords, we pray to thee and let the RX7 go to a worthy home. I like your old school English words. No, yeah, K4GE says it very true. You don't drive a car like that to save money. You absolutely don't. This is not the right. If you're looking to sort of get economical cars, this is not the competition site for you. All my cars are irresponsible, dangerous, smelly, and they're sick. The best cars, basically. None of this new rubbish. And they've all got dials and buttons. You can actually touch things. You know, if you touch the dash, you can touch the dials. It hasn't just got a shitty screen. Do you know what I mean? These are proper cars, guys. Harping back to a pre-2020 era. Need I say more? Right, guys, let's do it, man. You guys are saying let's go. And I think we're pretty much ready today. So, yeah, let's crack on, lovelies. Obviously, I want you guys to tell me in the audience how many tickets. I've got to sort this mic out. I'm always doing this. One sec. Come on, Spunky. There you go. Yeah, let me know how many tickets there were in this competition. I do believe it was 3,399. It says it on the screen, unless my eyes are deceiving me. But please let me know in the comments how many tickets we had today, so we know what to put on Google. Quite good on Google as well. They've got a little thing for Silverstone today, because obviously it's the British Grand Prix today at 3 o'clock. So yeah, make sure you guys watch that. I think Hamilton's 5th on the grid. Can't lie, I'm not a massive F1 fan these days, but I do like to watch the British Grand Prix. So yeah, make sure you check it out. So you guys are saying 3399. Right, let's get Google. Google random. No, we're not getting a suggestion, should we? Yes, we are. Right, guys, we've got Google on the screen. I'll give it a couple of refreshes while it's loading. What's it doing? Right, we'll give it a few refreshes. There you go. You can see it changing. Right, guys, so we got number 1 was ticket number 1. Obviously, someone was issued ticket number 1, and we've sold every ticket in this competition, so there's going to be no missing numbers. So let me just get this straight. 3399. And please make sure you have your phones at the ready. I was always harping on about our record of getting hold of everyone, and we did up until 2 draws ago. We had 2 people. First one we couldn't get hold of was Pierre with the R34, and then last week Stephen won the... Is it Stephen? Yeah, Steve won the C63, and we couldn't get hold of him either. So yeah, please, if you're watching today, please have your phones at the ready. It doesn't matter if you're on the bog or whatever, you're with your parents or whatever you're doing. And yeah, please make sure you answer, because it's very nice to sort of capture the moment. Right, can you guys just confirm that you're happy with what you see on the screen? Obviously, we've got ticket number 1. And we've got ticket number 3399. Can you guys just check the Google screen for me and 100% tell me it's good to go? I won't be doing anything until you guys have told me. So we're legally binding. Stuart, yeah, you're right. It was Stuart. Was it Stuart or Steve? Yeah, Stuart. Sorry, Steve. Steve, that's not called Steve. Sorry, man. Yeah, it was Stu. But yeah, he didn't have his phone on either. So yeah, please make sure you have your phones on today, guys. Right, you guys are good. Yeah. Ready. Can I enter there? Yeah, you can enter in New Zealand, brother. Yeah, when you see the adverts, if you can see it, you can enter. We've had winners all over the world, but yeah, New Zealand, Australia, America, Canada. The only ones that sometimes the Americans can't. If the car's under 25 years old, then the Americans can't enter. But we actually write that on the listing. So obviously the RX7's plenty old enough. For example, the C63, the Americans couldn't enter because it was too new. So yeah, Canada has a 15-year importing rule. America's 25. And I put all the dates of the cars, the age of the car, so you can kind of work it out for yourself. But like I said, at checkout, it tells you if the car's eligible or not. Right, guys, I think we're pretty much good. Grant's ready. Ed's ready. Mr. Alexander's ready. I think you guys are pretty much ready. Mood's manifesting. I think you're all manifesting, man. I wish I could win it, but unfortunately not the case. Right, guys, I think we're pretty much good to go. As you know how it always goes, I want to see 3, 2, 1s in the audience when we hit number 1. I'm going to press the little mouse button. It's going to go generate, and whatever number lands on that screen, you just won a 600 horsepower Bridgeport RX7. Yeah? It's literally as easy as that, all right? All right, guys, we've got Mr. Adam on the 3s. SJ, I can see you. Mr. Bastin. Mr. N-Edge. I got the 2s. Grant's on the 2s. Let's do it, guys. Let's get a sick tune on the beatbox. Right, let's get them 1s, guys. We get the 1s. Right, we're getting the 1s. We've got a bit of jubal. Let's get a bit of jubal. Right, ready, guys? Magic finger. This is it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Generate. Oh, we got a high number. Where's that idiot that says it's always low numbers, you goon? We've got a high number, baby. 3087. I'm going to write it in the comments. Or can you guys just write the winning ticket number in the comments, please? 3087. Have we got a 3087? Lots of you guys are saying congrats. I think you probably haven't won. Right, 3087. Let me just go onto my order screen, guys, and just confirm this. Just give me a couple of minutes, please, while you guys talk amongst yourselves, just to make sure we've definitely got the right person. Right, 3087. Right, we got a winner. 3087. Ticket number 3087. Right, this is the guy. Let's open up his order. Here we go, guys. Let's have a looky. Right, we've got an email address. His email address is Hake. I don't know if that gives anyone any clues. Let's just search him on the orders. Mr. Hake. World's luckiest man today. Right, it's Mr. Matthew. Let me just check. Mr. Matthew, June the 9th. Yep, he bought 4 tickets then. Right, guys. All right, sick. We've got a new country. We've got a new winner. Sick, man. Right, we've got a new country on the house there. We've never had a winner in this country, and they've been asking quite a few times to get a winner. So here we go. So yeah, the winner is Matthew Vervlossum. He spelled his surname V-E-R... Or someone just write this down in the comments. Can you spell his name out so we know who the winner is? So it's Matthew. Obviously, you can spell Matthew, M-A-T-T-H-E-W. And then his surname is Vervlossum, so which is V-E-R-V-L-O-E-S-E-M. So V-E-R-V-L-O-E-S-E-M. So yeah, please write that down in the comments. And he's from Belgium. So we've got a very close... Belgium's obviously very close to the UK. It's sort of next to France. You can get there very easily. And this is our first ever winner in Belgium. So yeah, big up the Belgians. Let me just cruise back to the comments. So yeah, that's our winner, man. Mr. Matthew. Is he in the comments today? Let me have a little look. Let's have a little looky. We got Mr. Matthew in here today? If not, we'll give him a ring. Yeah, on this order, he bought 4 tickets, but he made 5 other orders. So I think he bought probably about 15 tickets. We'll ask him when we get on, if we get him on the phone. Let's have a little look. No, I was from Belgium too, and I got... No, you didn't, Khan. Very funny. Right, let's give him a ring. I don't think he's in here, man. Right, let's give him a call, guys. Just give me 2 secs. I believe the dialing code for Belgium, it says on my machine here, is 0032. Can you guys just confirm? Have we got any Belgians in the audience? Should be 0032. Right, let's give this jabroni a ring. 0032 472. Where's the rest of it? 5373. And don't read the last bit out. Da 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 da. Alright, let's do it, guys. It says Belgium. That's good. Oh, nearly showed you the number. Stupid boy. Right, it's ringing, guys. Oh, it's ringing. Turn the music down a bit. One sec.
Hello, Matthew.
Oh, hi. Is this Matthew?
Yeah.
Hi, Matthew. Do you recognise my voice? I'm an English person.
Is it from Monkey?
This is Monkey Brother. Hello.
No.
Do you know?
Really?
Yeah, it's really Monkey London. Yeah, man. Go on YouTube right now. We're doing a live draw, brother. Do you know why I'm calling you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, well, you just won the loudest car we've ever had up for competition.
Yeah, the RX7.
You won the
right?
RX7, Mr. Matthew.
No.
Yes.
No, man.
Yeah.
Ik heb net een RX7 gewonnen. Damn, I'm putting it on.
No stress. Yeah, go on YouTube now. Let me just turn the music down. One sec, brother. One sec.
Yeah.
Matthew's literally speechless. Let me just get my YouTube up, guys. One sec. Comments. Right, here we go. Yeah, if you pop on the YouTube right now, my brother, you bought a few tickets. Yeah, you had ticket number 3087.
Yeah.
That's your ticket, and you had the winning number, my friend. You are the winner of the RX7.
Damn, it's so crazy, dude.
Yeah,
You're
man.
making my day.
Yeah, brother. What are you doing right? What are you doing right now?
We have a party for my plus daughter.
Oh, that's nice. You're having a party. Well,
It's her birthday. Yeah.
now you can celebrate. Now both of you can celebrate.
Yeah, I'm going to put it on right now.
Yeah, top man. And I'll get the audience. Guys in the comments, can you just write down Matthew's name and his ticket number so we can see your comments in the comment section. So yeah, just write down Matthew's name and his ticket number so Matthew knows it's real. What cars do you own now, Matt?
Currently I have a Volkswagen Transporter van for work, and my girlfriend has a Polo.
Oh, Polo, nice, man. Well, now and now you've got an RX7.
Yeah, that's so fucking unreal.
Yeah, if you go in the comments now, all the guys are just writing down your name and your number. Can you see it?
I'm putting it on now. I'm putting on the light.
Yeah, no stress. Yeah, Mr. K4 says you've got a slight upgrade from transporter to rotary.
Yeah, it's on now. It's
Go to the comments and you'll see the guys are just writing all the comments. And then Mr. Tassos just says, congratulations, Matthew from Greece. Now you won a real car. You cheeky buggers, man.
Putting on the volume so they can.
Yeah, you see the comments?
I'm going to put on the. Wait 1 sec.
That's you, brother. You are Mr. Matthew. Whereabouts in Belgium are you?
Close to Brussels, actually.
Okay, cool. Because you're not actually that far. You might. I mean, you're so close. You can probably just come over and maybe drive it back, or we could just bring it over. It's very easy.
Yeah. I can make it happen in August.
Yeah, cool, man. But yeah, well done, Mr. Matthew. And how many tickets did you buy? I saw you made a few orders, but I couldn't see if they were all RX7.
In total, I made like 7 for different cars.
Okay, so maybe only sort of 2 or 3 on the RX7.
Yeah.
Fair play to you, brother.
It's so crazy, dude.
Have you ever owned like a sort of JDM car before?
No, it's actually my colleague who is like a big fan of JDM cars.
Okay.
He's always been into Mazda. This is like his dream car.
Oh, bless you, brother. Well, not only have you got a JDM car, you couldn't ask for a more wild one, bro. And obviously you've seen the car.
True.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
I hope you've got nice neighbours, because when you start the car up, they're gonna know, brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna drive it straight through work.
Yeah, man. Just or maybe trailer it away and start it up 5 kilometers away.
Yeah.
But well done, brother. It's big congratulations to you. Obviously, we've got a lot of guys here who are very keen.
I'm still so shaking, dude.
Yeah, it's definitely real, man. I think once you come over and you're sitting in the hot seat and you start that car up, then I think it's going to become a reality. But
yeah.
Sick.
And how does it work from now? Like, is there a timing when I have to be there?
Yeah, really, like, obviously don't leave it months, but we usually just say if you can come in the next sort of couple of weeks, we'll obviously store it for a little bit. We're just always a bit tight on space here.
Right now, I'm leaving for Sweden and Spain the next weeks, but
Ooh,
in August I will be home. So
yeah, that's cool, brother. Don't stress. Don't worry. We're not going to give it out to someone else. You've got the car, brother. But what I'll do is, Matty, is I'll send you an email after this. We'll put it all in writing so you've got confirmation, and then just tell me a date you'll be back, and we'll sort logistics out. All right, brother?
Yeah, perfect.
All right.
That's so sweet.
Make sure you bring some fuel money as well, yeah?
Yeah. No worries. That will be done.
No, I'm messing, but we'll put a full tank of gas in it for you as well. But we'll sort out the logistics over email. All right, brother?
Yeah. Maybe it's possible that I get the license plate arranged.
We can sort all that, because you can actually take it on UK plates. But I'll discuss that over email with you, man. No stress.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I don't know how it works with you, because with us you always have like
in the UK basically plates are not
linked to the car.
Yeah, they're not, basically in the UK it's the opposite. Plates are linked to the car, not to the people, so you can just take the car on the plates, if that makes sense. But I'll explain it all.
Perfect.
All right, Matty. Well done. I hope you've sort of realised it's all true now, and
I'm starting to Jesus Christ.
Yeah, go and tell your family and celebrate with the birthday girl.
I will. Thank you. Dude.
All right, Matty. Have a lovely day, brother. Well done, and I'll chat to you at the end of the day. Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
All right, Matty. Well done, brother. Much love.
Yeah, thank you. See ya.
Bye, dude. Oh, nice guy. He was a little bit gobsmacked by the sounds of it. Really good we can get hold of him. So, yeah, massive thank you to Matthew for answering the phone. I think it's nice to sort of capture the excitement of winners. And, commiserations to you guys. You just won an absolutely crazy car. But you got to be pretty brave to own this car. So yeah, like I said, if you're a bit more sensible and you just want to have an easy life, then the Supra is probably going to be for you. Let me just cruise back. Let me just get the number on the screen. So, yeah, if you've just joined the live draw, guys, that was the winner today. It was Mr. Matthew from Belgium. He won the RX7 with ticket number 3087. And, like I said, he says he's off on holiday, I think, to Sweden and, where did he say he was going? Spain. But when he's back in a sort of week or 2 weeks' time, we'll get logistics sorted and get his car sorted. And obviously, if you guys want to pay attention to my social media, we document everybody's deliveries so you guys can see it's all 100% legit. And that's it pretty much. Yeah, another crazy JDM going to another home. Just like that. Just with the powers of Google. But yeah, thank you so much for you guys for watching today. And yeah, like I said, with this Supra, it is selling very quickly. So if you want to get a cheeky entry, probably best to do it now. And yeah, I do think that will sell pretty quickly. So yeah, make sure you check it out. And then, like I mentioned a couple of times before, we've got some very incredible cars coming up next. 1,000 horsepower Supra. So if you fancy something wild like the RX7, you can bid on that. And also the HKS DC5 as well. We haven't done many front-wheel drive cars or many Hondas, so I'm going to start trying to get a few more Hondas because, as you guys know, I'm a massive Honda fan. So yeah, big up Mr. Grant. Thank you to Ed as well, my very old good friend Ed, for watching today. Love you, brother. And yeah, big up to Mr. Grant. Ed actually put me on to Grant originally, which was very nice of him. So yeah, thanks to Grant for moderating. Absolute legend. And yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. I would say go and get the vitamin Ds, but the weather's shit. I don't know what it's like in Europe, but I think we got more sunshine coming next week. So yeah, have a fantastic week, you guys. And Dalton just says, yeah, no, I think I'll probably do I'm going to see how this Supra does, Dalton, and if it's all right at $9.99, then we'll do it. I don't want to start going really low because then you start having like so many tickets, it just starts to get a bit stupid, I think, when it costs like £1. But yeah, we'll test it out on the Supra, and if it goes all right, then we'll probably do the rest at $9.99. So we'll see how it goes. And yeah, big respect to Dalton's wife for letting him even enter. You got a very good wife. All right, guys, have a fantastic weekend, like I said, and yeah, I will see you in approximately probably about 2 weeks' time on the Supra. All right, much love, and yeah, see you guys soon. Peace.